Okay, let's address the elephant in the room, ladies and gentlemen. As you all know, I have lost the beard. I have decided to shave. No, it's not artificial intelligence. No, it's not clickbait. Literally, the last couple videos I uploaded, some of the top comments was all about the beard. In fact, inside the Some Ordinary Gamers subreddit, ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is the community's been taking it in strides. I want to show one of the things that made me laugh this morning, and it was this one right here. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the good old-fashioned Muda on the left, all right? And then you got me looking like Quasimodo, dude. Oh, god damn, bro. Watch us not get a video in like forever because he's got to regrow the beard, man. So, of course, as you all know, I decided to just shave, and there was a couple reasons for it, to be honest with you. One of them was I just wanted to try it. I wanted to see what I would look like again. And let me tell you something right now. You know when you're like in the middle of the decision, right? And you can see like half of your face and you're like, oh God. But you've already done it. So you're like, you might as well just commit to the bit. You know, it was definitely quite a shock. I haven't actually been beardless for, I would say, about 8 years now. And to give you an idea, I chose to go with the lumberjack beard, not because I thought the style was cool. It was literally because of pure and unfettered laziness, okay? You know, after a while, I was just like, why am I even going through this Dexter routine of like shaving every single day? Might as well just actually get rid of it. And so I did. And you know, people kind of appreciated it, people liked it, people just grew accustomed to it. Until, of course, a couple days ago when I got rid of it and the entire world around me started looking at me like I was some soft-boiled egg. It's not funny. I love this one. It started, why is Har bald? And of course, yeah, it absolutely is right. Why? It really is a complete bald feeling, one could say, on their face. And I'll get to exactly just what I mean by that. But of course, to go further into it, obviously, you got the mutawa, where they stretched my face out goatsy style, obviously. And of course, when you nut, but you keep sucking. Now see, that's artificial intelligence. I refuse to believe that's a screen grab from my actual video. Get out of here. The face when she's an oral Linux user. Gunahar. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. It's never healthy when you've been JD Vanced by the community, dude. Oh my god, we need some Hail Marys and holy waters. I agree. I refuse to believe this ain't AI. And absolutely, that is not artificial intelligence, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty much what it comes down to. He looks 10 years younger, which is actually pretty true. Between the jawline and the hair, he kind of looks like the, oh man, you put me up as like the, oh, stop, dude. They took the Muda out of the heart. Why does he look naked? Is he stupid? Yeah, it was a wild day indeed. Now, to give you guys a quick idea of like why this beard will not be sticking around, there's a couple reasons for it, okay? First of all, it sucks, okay? Let me tell you right now, when you shaved and you like wake up in the morning and you know, there's this whole thing, right? People say 5 o'clock shadow. That's no joke, all right? I don't know if I've got like a testosterone thing going on, but as soon as I got it completely clean shaved, as soon as I did it, literally like that night, I was like, all right, I'm prickly again. I wake up, I'm already prickly. I've already got that shadow building. So people are wondering, man, it's gonna take a while for him to get a beard back. I swear to God, guys, 1 week tops is all it takes to escape from this nightmare. But the other thing is, it's like a weird feeling. Like once you get rid of it, it's like walking around outside, having the wind hit your face is such a different feeling. When you splash water on your face, there are parts of your face where you actually feel droplets of water that you weren't, it's like a phantom pain, you know what I mean? Like people who have lost limbs and shit, it's like a whole new sensation feeling. But of course, when it comes to the age, for instance, I have a weird thing. When I have a beard, I look like I'm 30 to almost like hitting near my 40s. And I've had this happen to me. Like I've went to bars where like a bartender's like, you look like you're 36. And I have to restrain the biggest fuck you imaginable as soon as I hear that, you know? But the moment I shaved, I do in fact look 10 years younger. Let me give you an exact idea, okay? My significant other was not freaked out. She's pretty supportive of it. My mom is also supportive of it, although she definitely will say that I look like a soft-boiled egg, all right? That's her statement. My aunt, she's like, you gotta bring it back, homie. You can't be looking like you're 16 again. And generally speaking, I don't want to look like I'm 16 again anyways. You know, one of the things that I wanted to do, the litmus test to see how young I am, was I actually went to a bar, and not a bar that I would typically like go to, because obviously I would imagine people would recognize. I don't want anybody else in my life to see me like this in reality, because it's just a weird thing. But, you know, I went to a bar that I normally don't frequent, and for the first time since like 2017, I want to say, I was actually I was carded. You know, they were like, do you have any driver's license, by the way? Do you have a driver's license on you? And I'm like, I felt shocked. First off, it's kind of a great feeling. I'm like, wow, I really do look young. So, you know, I bring out my driver's license, I show it, and my driver's license, you know, has the beard on me. Okay, if I can show it without doxing, right? You know, I straight up, you know, the Canadian driver's licenses are weird. But I look like a straight up Taliban operator. So they look at that and they're like, wow, why'd you get rid of it? And that's pretty much the grim reality of the situation, right? Why did I get rid of it? I just wanted to try something out of it. I wanted to kind of restart the whole beard thing. Just because I wanted to get rid of it completely, see it kind of how long it takes to grow back, and pretty much leave it where it's at. Clicked for the please don't do that ever again. Trust me, buddy. I am not. I thought Muda got rid of his beard. I did actually towards the end of the video. I actually added that extra to it. But yeah, it's I did not want to acknowledge it at the time because I don't even think that most people would really honestly notice, to be real with you. I thought people would just like have the video on a side and be playing like Resident Evil 4 Remake or something on their or whatever video game. Peeled Muda. That's my mother's alt account, I'm pretty sure. She's the one that said it. Beard did a lot of carrying. I really do agree, man. I really actually agree. Without it, I do look like... I feel naked, honest to God. Like, it's weird. On a video entirely related to, again, a system computer BIOS, which, by the way, all right, his mouth movement is so weird. After he's like, finally you shaved. It's not that hard. Every YouTuber should do the same. He's like, here's a compliment. God damn, it looks weird. I love that shit, dude. I actually love it. Full bald. Not even a goatee. Not even close to it. I want it to go full there. With no beard, he has a permanent cat grin. Aw. God, dude, I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder and it's gross. Don't ever shave again. You know Super Boots 88? That is one thing both of us can always agree on. I'm gonna look like a lumberjack till I'm dead. Mudahar molted and his beard came off with the old skin. Dude, it feels like what a crab feels like when they molt their skin off. Who's the new guy? Where's Mudahar? He took a week off. He'll be back. Don't you worry. Bro went from Mudahar to Sir Welcome to Tim Hortons. For anybody that doesn't know what Tim Hortons is, it is the greatest Indian restaurant in all of Canada. Trust me on that one. He looks like the what lady? No, dude, get out of here. Stop! I don't look like that. Get out of here. It's fucked up. Now bring back the hoodie and the reverse baseball cap and read creepypastas again like Bob.exe. Woo! Let's wear our brand new hoodie you can get from SomeOrdinaryGamers.store, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful stuff. Glows in the dark. Has a good time. Got the hoodie on. Let's get the old backwards hat action and... Ooh, god damn, dude. It looks like fucking the first haunted gaming, like, Let's Play video ever. Oh my god. Ooh. Well, I guess for this commenter, we'll read Bob.exe. It's an old school shit pasta. I'm a Lego maniac. I can't help it. I've been building with these Danish plastic blocks for as long as I can remember. I collect all sorts of Lego sets. Everything from classic Legoland Space to the Lego Movie. I've got complete sets of 16 for every single minifigure. I actually forgot how long this story was. Jesus Christ, it actually does remind... I did actually read this with the guys on like troll pastas. I think it's still actually on the channel. It's kind of crazy. You can just play like Sonic.exe. Like I could literally do like a whole Let's Play of this shit. And it wouldn't even be really shocking, dude. God damn. Dude just reduced his age to college sophomore. You know, that's a lot better than like being under the age of 18, okay? That's a lot better there, okay? I can handle that. One of the most stressful events that have been happening is you losing your beard. Absolutely. Muda uploading videos from 10 years ago. How lame, bro. Looks. You know, I swear to God, ladies and gentlemen, the best part about this is like, no matter what happens, I think I have one of the funnest communities on the internet. And it's always fun to like do something and then just be completely roasted by you guys in the most loving, beautiful manner, ladies and gentlemen. Like one user says, Muda's comment sections never disappoint me. I'm honestly serious here. Like, if my comment section didn't exist, I would live a much depressing lifestyle. I love my YouTube comment section. I actually really love you guys so much beyond all of it. Because to be honest, I can just like, anytime I need a good laugh and a good happy day, I just read some of the stuff you guys say, whether you're like talking about the topic that I'm discussing or you're just straight up roasting me. It's always funny to just get down and be part of the community over here. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, all things considered, yes, I did end up shaving. Yes, it's not going to stay. Just because everyone in my life surrounding me is starting to look at me like I'm fucking from a leper's colony. And to be honest with you, I kind of miss having the fuzzy lumberjack shit already, just because keeping this thing maintained is like an endeavor. I gotta do this twice a day. I gotta put a blade up to my fucking face twice a day to make sure this is maintained, all to look like I'm barely legal. It's not happening. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, figured I might as well address this controversy. Deep web browsing video tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Just like it if you dislike it. I am out.